Everybody on YouTube and social media be glamorizing spirituality like it's this really amazing experience, and they only talk about the positives of their spiritual awakening, when in reality there's actually a very dark part of spirituality.
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no.
They coexist together, the duality of that. And it's important that you need to know about this. I don't feel like anyone is talking about this shit, because this shit is not for the weak. This shit will break you if you ain't ready for it. This shit opens your eyes to everything. It makes you realize that everything you've been told, everything you've been fed your whole life has been a lie. That this reality that we're in is just an illusion, is just a game, is just a simulation that we are trapped in, living this human experience to grow our consciousness.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, this is just the beginning. Like, it's one thing for me to say it, it's a different thing for you to actually experience it. This shit is not a game. This shit is no joke. And I feel like it's important that you know this. I do want you to achieve spiritual enlightenment. We all are here to achieve this, but a lot of people ain't ready for it. Clearly, you can see, look around in the world. A lot of people aren't ready for this. Understand that this experience is daunting. It's very lonely on this trip, because once you realize and you wake up and half the world's sleeping, it's kind of hard to cope with things. It's kind of hard to stay here on this planet. It's so amazing at the same time, though, when you have that experience, but then you're stuck here. You're here. You think you're going and you're going to heaven when you have that experience. You think, oh, I passed this. Okay, beam me up, Scotty. You know what I mean? And that doesn't happen. You don't get beamed up. You're waiting for it. You're like, any day now, the rapture's coming. Any day now, I'm going, I'm leaving this planet. That's not how it happens. Then reality sets back in and you're like, oh shit, I'm still here.
What did I do? Take me back!
I'm still here to have a human experience. It's realizing your divinity while being stuck in your physical form. That is really hard for a lot of people. Some people can't even take it. This is why people actually off themselves. It's because they realize this and they can't handle it. They want to move on already. They're like, I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done feeling all of this, because that's a big aspect of it as well. You start to feel all of this, all the suffering, all the pain, all the manipulation. It's not about you anymore. You see it as a whole. You live as one entity. You live as one organism. You start to see other people as yourself. So that means that you see all the suffering in the world and you take that on. It's daunting. And then you also have the people who spiritual bypass. What is spiritual bypassing? I'll talk more in depth about this in another video in the future, but what it is that they're up here. They don't want to be in the human realm no more. They don't want to be in this three-dimensional existence no more. So what do? They try to act like their feelings aren't there. They try to act like they're above this experience. They try to act like they're above living on this planet.
You! Suck, man!
When actually they're not. They're still stuck here. But that's what spiritual bypassing is. I'll get more into that into a future video. But there's a lot of things about the spiritual process, about achieving spiritual enlightenment and awakening, that aren't good. Most of them are shit. Most of them. I'm going to say most of the experiences you have when you have a rebirth experience, or when you have that great awakening or that aha moment in your life, it isn't good. Yes, because you do see the truth, but you also see the lies. Yes, you do see the light, but you also see the darkness, the darkest of shit that it exists on this domain, on this reality, on this plane of existence. You see all of it. And a lot of people ain't ready for that shit. They can't take on all that stuff. Imagine your whole perception of life, of who you are, being crumbled in front of you, and you have to be rebuilt from the ground up. That is not an easy process. That is the most difficult process you'll ever go through in your life. And the big trap and the big trick of it is realizing that it's not going to end. It's not like you have a spiritual awakening and then you're a guru and you're Yoda and you're just chilling. No, there's still work until you check out. There's still work. It forever. Like you're working constantly to grow and to expand your consciousness and to help the consciousness around you as well. That's a big, daunting task. And it can be overwhelming. That is the aspect of spirituality that I don't feel like we talk about. The dark side of spirituality, which is very important to realize. And it's not for the weak. It's not for the people who can't deal with knowing the truth. Because a lot of people can't handle the truth, to be completely honest. A lot of people ain't ready for it. It's just like in the movie The Matrix. It's exactly like that. When Neo asked Morpheus, why don't we just wake everybody up? Because not a lot of people could be woken up. People would rather die than have their beliefs, have their reality, have their identity be crumbled in front of their eyes. A lot of people can't take that, can't handle that. That's why if you are experiencing a spiritual awakening, if you are going through this process, no, it's going to get lonely.
Why is everyone so stupid? Why aren't more people intelligent like me? I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely and sadly alone.
It's going to get dark. You are going to start getting depressed after that high comes down from talking to God or realizing you're one. Whatever it is, that part of that high comes crashing down and you're back on earth and you're like, damn, now I'm chasing that again. I'm chasing that experience. I'm chasing that connection again. But understand it's lonely. This process is very lonely when you're on it. And for people who are on the spiritual path, you know what this is. You know this is true. This is why you can't talk to your neighbors about this. This is why you can't talk to the people you grew up with about this all the time. You can't talk to your family about this, about your gifts.
I see dead people.
About the things you're unlocking about yourself and your reality. That's why it's lonely. That's why you have to go on the internet. That's why you have to come to this YouTube channel to find people who reach you at a different level, who you're able to connect with at a deeper level. Because a lot of this surface level shit is all lies, is all bullshit, is all a mirage. It doesn't exist. It doesn't have any significant importance. Like all of this stuff that we consume, that we view, that we're afraid of, is all bullshit that is shoved down our throat. And when you wake up to that, it will wreck you. It will literally destroy everything you've known. It is the hardest thing you will ever go through, and understand it is a process that you are never done with. That's, I think, what gets the people the most. I think that's what gets to actual people who have had a spiritual awakening the most, is realizing, damn, like, I'm not even close to finish, my guy. Like, shit, look at all the work we have to do here. Look at all the pain I feel for everyone. Look at all the suffering that's going on. Look at all the manipulation that's still going on. Look at all the control Look at all the division. Like, this is some real shit. We can't even get along with our neighbors. We can't even get along with people of a different skin color than ours. Like, really? Like, that is a big step. If we can't even get through that, then you can't even handle the little baby steps of spirituality. Like, you ain't even close to ready, my guy. And for everyone who's on their spiritual path, know that you are being guided to this for a reason, to help, to illuminate the path for others. You're doing it whether you want to or not. Because a lot of people don't want this. You know, it's like Cypher in the movie The Matrix. All he wants to do is go back to sleep. Shit, he's willing to sell his soul to go back to sleep. He's willing to, you know, set up Neo to be killed, all because he wants to go back to sleep. He doesn't want to live in this world knowing the truth. You know, and we could talk more about The Matrix, but there's a lot of similarities in that movie that are actually a part of your actual spiritual awakening. It's really dark. It's not all light. It's not all rainbows and butterflies like people want to shove up your ass, because it ain't. It's really hard. And if you haven't experienced it yet, there is a reason. You might not be ready for it yet. You might not be ready for that knowledge yet. But understand that you will be eventually if you just view yourself, if you just are aware of your reality, if you just start to become conscious of yourself, of who you are. That's how it starts. Your darkness, the reason why you're so mad and bitter and you have this chip on your shoulder. When you start to question that, that's when it all starts. It's no joke. And for everyone on their path, know that you are supported. Know you are loved. Know that you are here for a reason. So don't check out. As much as you want to, as much as you're done and you're sick of this planet and all the bullshit that comes with it, don't check out. Keep moving. Keep going, bro. You're one of the chosen. You're one of the light. Let's go. We're here to enlighten other people. Now, that's your job. Whether you want that position or not, man, you got it. It's at your doorstep. Now, what the f*** are you going to do about it? You have to do something about it. I'm doing what I got to do it. And, you know, all we're doing is the best we can. And that's all we can do. But it's hard, bro. This is not easy. I'm never going to tell you that this shit is easy. It's the furthest thing from easy. It's the furthest thing from actually what is fed in spirituality. Yes, it is those things. Yes, it can be tranquility. Yes, it can be peace. But with that comes the other shit. With the truth comes the lies. Comes the deception. With happiness comes the fear, manipulation, the sadness, the sorrow of this planet. All of that shit you're channeling. And that's the furthest thing from easy. Know you are loved. Know you are light. And if you don't know it, know that I know it. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.